Arlington has won the Super 8 Massachusetts State Championship.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Piercefield in Arlington. My name is Ken Kohlberg. I'm your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media, Inc., your local cable sports network. I am here today with my illustrious color commentator, Nick Antonakas, for what's going to be a major showdown in the Middlesex League. We've got, Nicky, some visiting boys today from the Winchester Sachems. They are the returning state champions.
Yes.
They won the championship last year, and the Winchester-Arlington rivalry dates back to colonial times. This is a matchup for all matchups. The Winchester Sachems come into the match, Nicky, undefeated at 3 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. Arlington has struggled a little bit, 1 win, 1 loss, and 2 ties. Nicky, I'm going to call this a much win for Arlington today. What do you think?
It's definitely a must-win for the Spy Ponders. Like we've seen, like you said, they have been struggling a little bit coming out of the gates here with 2 ties, 1 loss last week against Lexington, and then the 1 win on the year. But like you said, yeah, this is a must-win for the Spy Ponders. They want a chance to compete and win this division. They're going to do that. They have to win this game here today.
And never easy, Nicky, when you're going against the defending state champions who come into the match with some momentum as well. They've got some. They're undefeated, 3 wins, no losses, 1 tie. Who did they tie? Do we know?
I don't know.
Might have been Belmont. Not sure.
They haven't played Lexington yet, I don't believe. No.
Don't know. But anyway, they're coached by Vinny Musto. He's in his 9th year. He's done a great job. He's got a real good assistant coaching staff. He's got Ryan DiBenedetto, who's been with him for a while.
Yes.
And Will Hoffines, who was a captain last year.
Yeah, I was going to say I recognize the name.
Yeah, and I think he's assistant coaching. He's playing somewhere this year. We'll find out. We're going to talk a little bit today about the Hoffines family. He's, of course, the younger sister of Olivia Hoffines of FC Barcelona Winchester fame. And she plays.
Oh,
here comes O'Rourke!
Oh, close opportunity out of the
nice
gates.
Play by the goaltender. Who's that in net for Winchester,
That's
Nicky, number 1?
Brendan Ross, sophomore
Ross
for this
in his
Winchester squad.
Yeah, but he's in his 2nd year on the team. He looks like it says 2nd year, so he might have been on the team as a freshman.
Yeah, he
Brendan
must be good.
Ross, Nicky, Brendan Ross came out there and he challenged Ryan O'Rourke, number 1. Nicky, what do you think about Ryan's year so far? He's got a couple of goals. Ryan O'Rourke, number 1, the senior captain for the Arlington Spy Ponders.
Yes, Ryan O'Rourke has been spectacular this year. He's been involved in pretty much every goal Arlington has scored this year, whether it's been scoring it or assisting it. So obviously, he's an X factor for the Spy Ponders in this game as they look to come out with some wins. They're going to need some offense and some production out of him.
Yeah, and here he is with the ball. He sends it back over. Who's number 11?
That's Toby Ritzkowski.
He sends it over to Toby. Toby sends it over to, who's that?
Aiden
That's
Sheehan.
That's Sheehan, Aiden Sheehan, the sophomore. Sheehan, of course, was a freshman last year and made his impact in the playoffs. And here comes Winchester back the other way. Oh, up to some speedster. This is
That's number 15, William McKeegan.
McKeegan in his first year on the team. Look at this. So McKeegan, at least according to this list I have, is a senior, Nicky, but he's in his first year on the team, if you look at that, which is interesting. So he's worked his way up. Either that or he's a transfer. Who's taking this freebie, number 6 for Winchester?
That's Brandon Hurd.
Braden Hurd. He's on his 2nd year on the team. So Hurd comes into the house with a herd of cattle, these Winchester Sachems. I mean, these kids are big and strong. Look at them, Nicky. They're here to play.
I know. It's been back and forth so far. Arlington had a chance up Winchester's end, and now Winchester getting some opportunities back down Arlington's end. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a back-and-forth battle this morning.
Yeah, it is. There's Zeke Burton. No, is that Zeke number 7? Yeah, Zeke plays it wisely back over to Tade. Tade takes his time. Here's a little bit of nice possession. Arlington. Here comes Dietze. Dietze sends it over to Olstad, and Olstad with a break.
Oh, he has room.
And Olstad with some room. Can he bring it over the cross? Nice help on. There's some nice assistance over there by Ben Dietz as he comes in and they play it. Oh,
that was Tade coaching. And look, I'm already noticing right off the bat. I sat down with Toby Ritzkowski earlier in the week for an interview, and he said how important opportunities were in the offensive third of the field for the Spy Ponders. And last week against Lexington, the Arlington Spy Ponders, they were getting a couple opportunities, but they weren't holding possession enough up in that offensive third. I'm already seeing improvements off that. They're taking their time with the ball when they have it in the offensive third. They're trying to move it around and get some opportunities. They look good.
Yeah, they look good early, Nicky. Let's see if they can build on this. They've been, from what we've seen this year, So I think they got to come, and they've been playing from behind.
Yes.
So I think they got to maybe try on a team like this to get the first goal and to keep some possession in the midfield, and certainly to build on the momentum that we've seen early on in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media, Inc. Your cameraman today is Cedric Shan, and your producer, Kevin Wetmore, and we are delighted to be here on behalf of ACMi. It is a beautiful fall afternoon. Hopefully Cedric will get us some of the foliage on his shoot. And we are going to see some high-end soccer here today. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Winchester starting lineups. John Blumsack is Winchester royalty. He has got a bunch of older siblings who all played, or some played, various sports in Winchester over the years. He is third year on the team, and he's a senior. He's number 9. They got Alexander Bowers. He's also a senior, second year on the team. Jonathan De Oliveira, also a senior, 4th year on the team, along with Diego Diaz-Tejerina. So those two boys have been on the team for 4 years. They must have made it as a freshman.
Yeah, these guys, the Winchester seems to have a young core out of their starters. They're either freshmen or sophomores. They have some freshmen who are starting here today, and a couple sophomores as well who have been on the team since their freshman year. So
all right,
they definitely have some young talent on the squad.
Among the seniors, they got John Preston and Dylan Ross. Nikki, they're senior captains.
Yes.
Yeah, and they've got Ben Von Halley, or Von Hal.
Ben Von Hale, yeah.
He was in our hair last year. He's a tremendous player, number 11. And let's see what else they got for seniors. Max Duran Morris is only a junior. He's in his second year of the starters. Andrew Bowers in his second year. He's only a sophomore. And Brendan Ross is a second-year sophomore. And then, of course, Henry Wasserman, a freshman, and he got the start today. So they're going to have to keep an eye on what number is he? Wasserman, number 23. Where's he? We got to find him.
23. Yeah,
Wasserman,
he is starting.
Yeah, they're big kid. There he is in the backfield. He's sort of pushing up. He's a center. Looks like he's pushing up there in the midfield, right there in the center of the field. Number 23, Cedric. If you can see him right there. Yeah, he's right up tight, looking for the freebie. All right, so here comes a dangerous kick in for Braden Hurd. The Arlington goaltender today is Eric Wiedrich. Eric is an outstanding keeper. He can also play the field. They list him as keeper and midfielder.
Yes.
And he is only a junior. All right, so look at this kid, number 24.
That's Dylan Ross, senior captain.
Dylan Ross, he's a handful. Ball trickles out of bounds, and it goes back to number 13, Max Duran Morris. Duran Morris, in his second year on the team, he is a junior. And word is he can send it a country mile. And he's back there. So holding the line back on defense for the Sachems is number 16, Andrew Bowers. Bowers is only a sophomore.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're going to see maybe they can capitalize on the youth if the Arlington Spy Ball. Here comes a break for there's a push from behind. It's a push from behind on the chippy William McGeehan. Oh, no, they're calling it the other way. So McGeehan,
dangerous
McGeehan
opportunity right out of the gates. This is not what you want to start off with.
No, it's an Academy Award for McGeehan. These are Sachems kids. They also take theater arts, apparently, Nikki.
Oh. Look at that acting experience coming in handy for the Winchester Sachems today.
McGeehan sold it. And let's see if the Sachems can capitalize.
Takes the shot. Oh, barely over the crossbar.
Yeah, nice shot, though. He got all of it, but it went a little bit high. That was Dylan Ross. Ross is a senior on his third year on the team.
And a captain as well.
Yeah. Nikki, we're going to pay close attention to see on the substitutions today. When they go to the line, let's try to get their numbers. We'll shut them out when they come in.
Yes. We got the speaker system back today, right?
Yeah, we got the speaker back in the system today. We're announcing from Arlington Community Media, Inc., our first year of live streaming boys soccer. Very exciting. Is that Jeannie Wall? No, that's not Jeannie Wall.
Oh, and look at nice possession win there by Winchester. They're going to keep the play alive in their own end off the goal kick. And another sell there, but they're not going to buy it this time.
Nope.
As number 10, Jonathan D'Oliveira. Excuse me, yes.
Notice, Nikki, he's not only a senior, but it's his 4th year on the team.
Yeah, look at that again.
Yeah.
They've been good since youth.
They've been bringing him up. Maybe that's one of the keys to their success.
Maybe, yeah. That's actually a good point that you make there.
Well, I've always said you got to bring the kid. You got to try to take a couple freshmen if you can, if they've earned it.
Bring them up and crop them into the system. Exactly. Widrick
We
takes
got high
the
tech
kickoff.
here. Look at this, Nick. They
Yeah, I
got
know.
a
Yeah, we
screen
got some. Yeah, I got one on my side too. Look at this.
on delay if you want to watch a replay. Oh, nice. Beautiful. All right, the Winchester fans are here in full force, by the way. We are a capacity crowd here. The Winchester fans, as usual, they're chirping over there. We are almost 10 minutes into the first quarter. We go quarters here, Nikki. What are they, 4 20-minute quarters?
Yes, 4 20-minute quarters.
All right, so here we go. Winchester now trying to apply some pressure on
Nice
Arlington.
takeaway by Shan.
Yep.
And then that's Zeke Burden with the ball over there, a senior for the Spy Ponders.
Zeke plays a nice ball in. Oh, and Ryan got there, and it's going to be Arlington ball. So that's a good play by Zeke. He blasted. Zeke is a magician. He got both feet going, and he made a nice pass there with the left foot. So ball sends over, and it goes back to Zeke. Zeke tries to pop it back in, and he does make a nice pop, but back there to get it is number 16, Andrew Bowers. Bowers, very, very solid-looking defender. He's hunted down there on the Arlington wing by number 11.
That's Toby Ritzkowski.
Toby's having a great season,
Yeah,
too.
he had the goal last game for
That's
the Spy
right.
Ponders.
That's right. He did have the goal.
A great goal, to say the least.
What'd that one come off a corner? I forget where that.
No, it was a cross in by O'Rourke. Ritzkowski got it. Remember, he had that little bit of a fake,
Oh, yeah.
and then he shot it in left side.
Ladies and gentlemen, all games are accessible on the ACMi website and on YouTube.
Yes,
So if you want to
ACMi
go
Sports
back
on YouTube.
and remember the season or any games past, you can go on to ACMi, our local cable sports network. Oh, the ball runs low, and here comes a break.
That's 15. McGeehan again
But
with some
tremendous
speed.
defense by number 20, Barnabas Kiss.
Oh, and he's going to get called for it. I don't know about that, but Winchester's going to get another opportunity here on the right side with a freebie right outside the box.
Yeah, fortunately not a penalty kick. You know, Nick, I liked Barnabas getting back. Barnabas Kiss
Oh,
is
me
really,
too.
He's having a breakout season. He's
doing
only, what year is he?
He's
only
a sophomore. It's his first year on the team.
Very nice for Yadzio. When you get a sophomore emerge like Kiss this year.
Similar
with,
to Tade last year.
Exactly. When you get a sophomore emerge, it bodes well for the future of your squad. And
Yes.
Kiss is looking like a leader out there. He hunted down number 15. Who was that on the break? Yeah,
Nice save by Widrick.
William McGeehan. Widrick with a nice snare. Widrick's got the sticky fingers this morning. Gorgeous day here at Pierce Field in Arlington as the Spy Ponders are playing toe-to-toe here, Nicky. They're matching up.
Yeah,
Here
they're
comes
going back
Ryan-
and forth.
Here comes Ryan O'Rourke. He's a senior. He's got,
He has Sheehan with him.
yeah, Aiden Sheehan. Sheehan's only a sophomore, as we
Yes.
mentioned. He broke out last year in the playoff game. Was that at Belmont? When he
Yes, it
scored?
was. It was
Yeah.
at Belmont, the game-tying goal.
Game-tying goal at Belmont. Nicky, you and I were there broadcasting in an away game.
Yeah, it was intense, that one.
Well, we can't be grateful enough to Arlington Community Media, Inc.
I know, for getting us out here.
They really work hard. We got Cedric Shan today, and he's the cameraman, and Kevin Wetmore is our producer today. I mean, you know, we miss Alex Van Thong a lot, and my great former color commentator, Zach Garrigus. Zach's on
Oh,
set.
yes.
Zach and Wheezy. I remember Zach and Wheezy. He's out at Georgetown now, or George Washington, somewhere in the D.C. area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a tremendous color commentator. I was nervous, Nicky. You had big shoes to fill, but you've been fantastic out there. All right.
Thank you.
So Barnabas Kiss was sneaking in there on the far post, but he took a Dixie and couldn't get ahead on it. And so now the ball goes up to Winchester, and here comes William McGeehan, Billy McGeehan, first year on the team. We got to learn a little bit about William McGeehan. We're going to talk a little bit later on, Nicky, about the Hofheinz family.
Yes.
Of course, William Hofheinz, Will Hofheinz. Look, we got our first sub coming in, Nick. Who's this going to be?
That's Noah Sweeter coming in for the Spy Ponders. I wonder
Sweeter
who's
and
going
Honey.
out.
All right, let's get Sweeter in the game. Yeah, Will Hofheinz, the youngest sister of Olivia Hofheinz. Now, Olivia is a track star right now at Tufts University, and she played her youth soccer for Jamal Bukhari in Winchester for FC Barcelona Winchester. There's a shot. Oh!
Goes back to Pilya.
Listen, you miss 100% of the shots, you don't shoot. Arlington's got to start shooting the ball and seeing and maybe testing a little bit this goalkeeper, Brendan Ross. Ross is only a sophomore, and the Arlington fans now are on their feet looking to get a little bit of momentum. Arlington fans, of course, they love Noah Sweeter. When Sweeter comes in, it changes the mood. It's going to be a Arlington throw-in. What number is Sweeter?
Sweeter's number 9. It's an Arlington freebie. He can't come in yet,
All right.
but Arlington doing a good job now. They have numbers up in Winchester's end. They're getting some good opportunities. They're lurking now. They're looking to get a goal here on this possession. Oh, nice takeaway, but Zeke keeps the play alive. Tries to chip it into the box a little bit too much, but Olstead was chasing after it, but Brendan Ross is there to cover it up.
Yeah, Ross in his second year on the team. He's got some sticky fingers. Ross boots it off to the side. Olstad gets there first, but the second ball, unfortunately, goes to Braden Hurd. Hurd is hunted down by Olstad. Hurd gets the win.
Oh, he barely
Olstad's
kept that
gotta
one
play
in.
the whistle there, young man. And look what happens. But Barnabas Kiss gets over.
Oh, nice play by
twist
Tade
out!
Kochian. Dukes around
Tade
two
Kochian.
players.
Tade Kochian, the human highlight film. And look at him still going. And it's blasted up the field, and there's Ryan O'Rourke on the hunt. And
Oh, he
Ryan
gets
O'Rourke
it.
with a win. There goes a hole. And he held him, but they didn't.
Oh, they
O'Rourke
should have let him
sends it
play a
over.
little
They
bit.
did call it.
Yeah, they should have let him play a little bit.
Didn't like it, as it did look like a hole. There's the replay. Oh, no, there's the replay showing.
Yeah, I have it over
Kochian
here.
in the
Tade
back.
Kochian starts
Yeah.
off by making a couple great plays in the box, jukes around two
Kochian
players.
started that off.
He still applies pressure here, gets the play going up the other way to who but Ryan O'Rourke.
Continuation. That's why he didn't call it.
And O'Rourke, look at that. He had some room there on the side. I think O'Rourke wanted the play to continue, but you know, the refs call it back, and Arlington's going to get a freebie here right outside the box.
All right, so who's going to take the freebie? He's got Sheehan over there. He's got number 12, Tade Kochian, the captain. Is Kochian only a...
He's
no,
a junior.
Is he a junior?
Yes, junior captain for the
Wow,
Spy
great
Ponders.
job, Tade. All right, so O'Rourke's going to take it. He sends it back over to Tade.
Ritzkowski.
Ritzkowski tries to
Oh.
send it, but he can't. And we're going to get a look at Sweeter. What number?
Sweeter's number 9. He's coming on in.
Arlington substitution number 9, Noah Sweeter.
The fans go crazy over Sweeter. Dougie Burden is chirping. He's coming into the booth and chirping as Dougie Burden is unhappy. He was looking for the direct. And I think Dougie might have a point. Oh, there's a nice step by Zeke Burden. And the Burden's showing some
they have
presence
moves.
there. Zeke Burden made the play. There's the ball across. A shot.
Oh, blocked on the
Blocked
side. Alexander Bowers.
Alexander Bowers saves the day. A second-year man, senior on the team, and Bowers made a beautiful play.
Let's look back at this right now as I'm watching the replay.
Look at Zeke step up.
Off the goal kick there.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Nice step up by Zeke Burden. Look at the Olstead gets it, sends it to Sweeter, outside to O'Rourke, back into the middle. Arlington gets a shot off, barely blocked
Yeah, the Burden
in front of the
clan-
net.
The Burden clan are delighted today. A Sweeter with a drive.
Oh, look at him.
him.
Oh, my God.
Sent it in. Ladies and gentlemen, Zeke Burden having a breakout game. The grandparents in Vermont are probably beaming with pride, as is young Eliza Burden, the proud mother, and the sisters Abby Burden and Natalie Burden are hopefully watching Zeke. He's having a breakout game today. He's hungry. I told him before the game, Nikki, I caught up with him. I said, Zeke, don't be afraid to take it coast to coast. You haven't got your first goal of the season yet.
He's
So-
doing great, dominating the midfield today, and we saw some great plays out of Noah Sweeter as well, being a spark plug for the Spy Ponders like he's been in years past.
Zeke, Nikki, we got another sub coming in. Who's this?
Oh, that's Evan Lee.
Is that right?
Yes, Evan Lee's coming in for the Spy Ponders.
What number is he?
18.
Arlington substitution number 18, Evan Lee.
Oh, the fans love Evan too. Tell me a little bit about Evan Lee, Nikki. I haven't seen him.
Evan
before.
Lee, we
First year
saw
on
him
the team,
play.
right?
Yeah, we saw him play earlier in the year. He's a midfielder / forward. He had some dynamic plays in the first game that he played. It was actually the first game of the season against Woburn in that first game where he played.
Sophomore?
He's a junior.
He's a junior. Okay.
And look, Zeke
So
Burden carrying it up again.
Here comes Lee with his first touch. Oh, a nice roll. A nice roll, but it looks like
Nice pressure there by Brendan Hurd.
Yeah, Braden Hurd, the senior.
He
but
keeps
wins
it
it back.
alive.
He sends it across. Ball across to Sweeter. Sweeter over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with a shot wide as Noah Sweeter.
Oh.
Never unselfish.
Barely. Brendan Ross was diving for that thing. Barely went
I like the little short ball there in the top third from Sweeter as he put it right on O'Rourke's foot. O'Rourke got a good left-footed shot off. but unfortunately the ball went wide. Sweeter has always impressed me for his unselfishness. I think he's a very good passer. He doesn't hold on to the ball too long. He moves well off the ball. I think he's got an outstanding game. He's a senior.
Yes, he is.
He was a former California surfer dude. I don't know
Yes,
if
he
you
was.
knew that. And he transplanted here, I think, as a freshman, maybe as a
I think it was a sophomore when he
year.
came.
And he's been a welcome addition for young Lance Iazio. And Lance is there's Sweeter shutting it down. And the Arlington ball, there's a first ball. Got to win that one. And number 12, Tade Cochin did win it. Ball goes back to the Winchester back line where it's handled beautifully by Dylan Ross. Bob Dylan. Sweeter tries to play a square ball, but a little too cute there. And there's a ball in.
Nice breakup.
Barnabas Kiss with a beautiful play, and he sends it back to Widrick, who sends it sky high. First ball, Winchester. Second ball, Winchester. Oh, a beautiful trifecta for Winchester as they won 3 balls. Look at that beautiful 1, 2, 3, Nikki. That's called the trifecta. When you can win the first ball, first ball is first touch, second ball possession, and third ball the forward pass. When that happens, Nikki, good things happen. And look, good things happen here for Winchester off the trifecta.
Yeah,
All right.
I was going to say there, Arlington was looking to dominate a little bit there with a bunch of offensive opportunities, but now Winchester, like you said, with that trifecta, starting to come back a little bit here. And now they have an opportunity with a freebie near the midfield.
Well, it's usually the team that wins the first ball or the team that wins the midfield is the team that wins the game. So it's
been a back-and-forth battle.
Huh?
It's been a back-and-forth battle so far.
It's been a great first half. We're in stoppage time in the first quarter, Nikki.
Yes, we are.
Zeke gets stripped, but what happened there? Well, that wasn't Zeke. That was number 10. That's the end of the first quarter. And
Yeah, that's a wrap.
At the end of the first quarter is Arlington 0 and Winchester 0.
Yeah, and obviously a great first quarter there by both teams as we saw some back-and-forth battles by both of the squads. Arlington with a lot of offensive opportunities. And when I was sitting down with Toby Ritzkowski earlier in the week, if you haven't seen that interview yet, make sure to go check it out on ACMi Sports on YouTube. I sat down with him, and he was talking about how important opportunities were in the offensive third for the Spy Ponders and how they got a couple last game and they looked good, but they needed more. And they've had a lot more here, especially in the first quarter. It's going to be important to see if they can keep that consistency going here in the second quarter and on into the rest of the game. So yeah, like Ken said, we're here knotted at 0 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in a couple seconds for second quarter action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second quarter action. Nikki, what do you see?
Yeah, obviously a great first quarter by both teams, both Winchester and Arlington getting a lot of offensive opportunities like I was talking about when he went to set up the music, but it's just going to be an opportunity to see who can go longer. As we've seen the Spy Ponders get gassed out a little bit at the end of the second half. Like we saw last game, they gave up that heartbreaker of a goal in the last 3 minutes of the game after they couldn't get it out of their own end. So it's just going to be a battle of stamina, I believe, in this one to see who can go longer.
Let me say this, Nikki. I agree with you. I think both teams looking very fit. Despite the pandemic and the limited time to practice, I think both teams give them a lot of credit for their conditioning, as the kids look very fit and ready to play hard today.
Yeah, they both looked super good there in that first quarter. It's just, it's been extremely tight early on here today. So.
Oh, there's a crossball, but Widrick came out to meet it. And they got to put a body on number 9 who tried to sneak in there. That's John Blumsack. Blumsack is the younger brother of Samantha Blumsack, Sam Blumsack. And Sam Blumsack, a Winchester beast in and of herself. She's now at the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. And we understand she's living in the animal house down there at UMass. Yeah, she lives with a bunch of animals, including, she does, including the beast, Anna Crosby. Anna Crosby from Sharon, Massachusetts. She was a 3-sport athlete at Sharon, and she lives in the animal house with Sammy Blumsack. And there's a break in, but Widrick comes out again. Oh, Eric Widrick is here to play, Nikki, as William McGeehan, the first-year senior on the team, tried to chip it in, but Widrick, if Widrick doesn't come off the line there, Nikki, I think Winchester has a goal. There's a first ball. Where's the second ball? Nice play by number 18. I like his work ethic.
That's
over
Evan
there.
Lee.
Evan Lee. And
nice
he plays it over to
takeaway there.
Zeke, but Zeke is quickly dispossessed. And there's a deep ball in, but very much offsides, was number 9, John Blumsack.
Yeah, now look, Winchester's applying pressure early out of the gates here in the second quarter. They've been putting a lot of pressure on Arlington, especially in their own end. Arlington's got to get it out of their own end right now.
Yeah, there's another Blumsack, by the way, who's a soccer player. That's Shelly Blumsack. And, yeah, Shelly Blumsack. Tortoise out in winter, they call her. She's a tortoise out in winter. So Shelly Blum, we'll talk a little bit later about the Blumsacks. They are Arlington royalty. It looks like Anand Olstad's ready to come back in, Nikki. Is that right?
Yes, I think he is. He's over there on the sidelines. He might be making his way back in here on the next Arlington freebie that they have.
Here's Diego. He plays it over, but it can't be collected by Toby. And Arlington gives up possession there. They got to be a little bit more patient maybe with the ball. They're in the midfield and build it. That was maybe a little bit of a too quick of a release there by Diego. Here's number 10. He's been Jonathan De Oliveira, beautiful fourth-year senior on the team. And but the Arlington boys are going to gain possession. It looks like Olstad's coming back in. I'll see who he replaces. It very well may be Evan Lee, but Lee's given some quality minutes there. There's a long ball. First ball for Winchester, but the second ball goes to O'Rourke. And there's a win. Here comes Lee. Lee beautifully. Oh, a nice give and go. And Lee, he tried to shoot it. And there's a call. He gets the call.
Nice.
And Dougie was chirping, but he doesn't need to. Dougie Burden was about to chirp. He thought that they weren't going to give him the call, but they did give him the call, so it's going to be a freebie for Arlington. And even the Vermont Burdens were chirping on that one.
Yeah, he gave a little bit of a bounce on that one. It was just enough to get the call there from the referee, but a great opportunity and nice chemistry there between O'Rourke and Lee.
Yeah, and of course, Zeke Burden, the cousin of the Watertown Hobletzels. Hopefully some of them are watching today. Ethan Hobletzel, the legendary freshman coach at Concord Carlisle High School.
Ritzkowski, I think, is going to take this freebie. Tate's going to pitch it off to him. It might be Zeke, actually. They have two guys lined up ready to take it.
It could be the trick Statue of Liberty
play.
They could do the Statue of Liberty play. That's probably before your time. There's a shot on the ground. A good shot on the ground. Smart play to put it on the ground. And first over there is number 7.
That's Diego Diaz Tijana.
Oh, nice turn there by number 10. This kid, Jonathan De Oliveira, is the big fundamental. Look at De Oliveira. Oh, he's a man among boys out there. There's
look
a
at that.
Oh, a nice turn, a nice twist, a double twist, a shot.
Oh, and it barely goes wide.
It looks like Woodrick got a hand on it. Let's look at the replay, Nikki. It looks like Woodrick might have got a hand on that.
Nishad Vignac was locking down on him there on that far side, but he was just making so many moves there. He got the shot off. It got deflected in front. I don't know if it was Woodrick or Nishad. It might have been either of them. I'm watching the replay here.
It all started with
beautiful ball there going to the left side.
It all started with De Oliveira.
Look at that. He kept possession. Oh, it was Woodrick who got a hand on it there, applying some pressure.
He did.
Wow, what a save by Woodrick. Barely bounced past.
Beautiful afternoon. 15 minutes left in the second quarter. We are Arlington Community Media, Inc., and we are being treated today by a very spirited contest. Although the Arlington boys now are starting to falter a little bit, Nikki. They got to get the ball, get some possession here and get the ball out. Finally, that's good defense there by Toby, number 11. And the Arlington boys now have got to get something, get a little bit of a build-up here, Nick. Here
Olstad's going to come in. Ritzkowski's going to take a rest.
Arlington substitution number 15, Anand Olstad.
So Olstad comes back into the contest. The Arlington boys are really holding their own. There's a ball. First ball, Winchester. Second ball, Winchester. But the third ball is taken nicely
by Jan Pilya.
Pilya's been solid. He's a senior captain. Oh, there's Zeke again. Oh, Zeke starting the play back to over to Sweeter, over to Zeke, back over to Ryan O'Rourke, and here come the Spy Potters into Zeke. He takes a body. He takes another body.
Oh, and it goes the other way.
Zeke. Dougie is not going to be happy. Dougie, let's hear the chirp. He's not chirping.
Hey, look at that, though.
Even Dougie.
Awesome opportunity.
Well, they got to be happy there because Zeke was putting tremendous pressure on the ball. And a very aggressive play. We'll take that foul at any time of the day.
Hey, the Spy Potters have been great in transition so far today. They've been on the run, going back the other way. They've been dishing some beautiful passes to one another. They look like they have some great chemistry going here early on.
Ball rolls back to Alexander Bowers.
And there's Diego Barrientos applying some pressure there in the defensive end. He's been great for the Spy Potters all year, transitioning from a midfielder role to more of a defensive role, and that works in this Spy Ponders system as the Spy Ponders defense is so good at stepping up on the play and getting involved offensively, so he's fit into that defensive role perfectly.
Yeah. All right, so Ball goes out to center field where O'Rourke plays it beautifully. And O'Rourke
Oh,
gets pushed
look at
behind.
that.
It's going to be an Arlington free kick. It's going to be taken by Diego Maradona. They call him Barrientos, but his play is much more like Maradona. And Tade sends it all the way in. It's a deep ball played beautifully by Winchester. It goes back to Anand. Anand tries to chip it into the box, looking for somebody, but nobody's there.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. I thought maybe he thought O'Rourke was going to go there far side, but O'Rourke was thinking about staying in the middle looking for a shot.
We got to get these Winchester subs, Nikki. Can you help me with these numbers?
Yeah, well, I see number 21, I believe, number 20.
Hold on now, 21.
As Winchester takes possession in midfield, they're going to look for a stretch pass going back the other way. That's number 7, Diego Diaz.
All right, you got 21.
Indiana.
12?
Yeah, I think so. 20, 21, 12, I believe.
So 12 looks like Max Wasserman. He's the older brother, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, the freshman who's on the squad, yes.
Who's the other one?
20, 21, 12.
20?
Yeah, I think that's 20 of it. 20, 21, 12.
All right, 20.
Oh, batted out by Cedric, and it's sent out of bounds.
Winchester substitutions, number 20, Jonathan Shan. Number 21, Lucas Gagne. And number 12, Max Wasserman.
So Vinny Musto goes to some fresh legs here, Nikki, in the second quarter. I didn't see any substitutions from him in the first. Zeke Bergen came out. Who went in for Zeke?
I didn't see. Oh, no. We missed that one, but let me look around.
Number 16?
Now it's hit into the middle.
Arlington substitution, number 16, Sasha Sperling.
Arlington keeps.
Touch for Sperling. Sasha
Sperling.
Yeah,
for the Spy Ponders.
What can you tell me about number 16, Sasha Sperling? It's his
we
first
haven't.
year on
Yeah,
the
we
team.
haven't seen him yet this year.
Really?
He's a junior.
Excellent. He's got his debut. Sasha Sperling making his varsity appearance, his first varsity appearance against Winchester. Nikki, that's a tall order.
Yeah,
This is the top
definitely.
team in the state. These are the defending champions.
I know. Yeah, they're looking. Both teams are looking really good early on. It's going to be interesting to see what Sperling can do here with this Arlington offense. He's looking to play more of a defensive midfield role right off the bat here. But
great experience for Sasha.
Yeah. He makes a nice pass over there to Diego Barrientos. He has plenty of room to step up on the play.
He's got some room.
Look at that. He takes his time with it. Nice.
Nice showing. Nice show there. Nice show.
Evan Lee back to Barrientos. He looks for O'Rourke there on the far side. O'Rourke lets it go to him. Nice move by O'Rourke.
O'Rourke is really something. He puts pressure on the ball, and it looks like number 16, Andrew Bowers for Winchester, sold it, but didn't sell it well enough. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Arlington's going to win it.
The Arlington ball. So let's see. This is a dangerous situation here, Nikki. Let's see if Arlington can put this ball in the box. And maybe somebody get ahead on it.
Look at that. And Sperling's open right there. You see him back there in the midfield. He has plenty of room.
Yeah, but there's Olstad, and it goes over his head.
Oh, a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Olstad gets to it, though.
Nope. It looks like we got a substitution coming in.
Back into the middle. Oh, O'Rourke gets a foot on it. Skies into the air.
First ball is no.
Tade Kochian steps up.
With the first touch of a blacksmith.
And now Winchester regains possession. They're going to look back to stretch the other way. They got numbers up front.
Oh, they do got numbers up, but
Barnabas Kiss.
Oh, the kiss of death. As he's been outstanding back there all season long.
And there's
Looks
O'Rourke.
like we've got some call here.
I don't know. I didn't see what happened, but O'Rourke had plenty of room up there.
Who do you see coming in, Nick?
Oh, maybe it's an offside? I didn't think he was offside, but maybe when the ball was sent, he was called off.
Who's this coming back in, Nicky? I can't see on the sideline here.
I think that's Aiden Sheehan coming back in, the sophomore.
Diego. The Arlington fans are on their feet.
And
today.
what a
They're
back
going
and forth
toe-
game, Ken.
They're going toe-to-toe with Winchester.
And this is a must-win if you're Arlington. You
I
have
think
to
so.
win
You
this
know what,
one.
Nicky? I think so. I think so.
Yeah, if you want a chance at winning the division and you want to make it a lot easier on yourself going into the last 5 games of the year after this one, you got to win this one.
All right, a conservative clear out there off to the side by Evan Lee. I've been impressed with Evan Lee, Nikki. It's his first year on the team, and he has been very solid, a cerebral player with good skills and good technical skills.
Yeah, he's been doing really well, and he's been getting a lot of minutes, too. He's been getting some good opportunities. He has speed there up front, which the Spy Pounders have proven to be very effective for them early on this year. But, yeah, he's been playing great.
Oh, there's a dangerous cross. And
barely goes wide.
Almost went in there. Beautiful play by number 21 for the Winchester Sachems. Who is that? He snuck in there, and he got a foot on it.
Lucas Gagne.
There's Gagne.
And now substitutions. Ritzkowski comes in as well as Sheehan. O'Rourke is going to take a rest, and Evan Lee goes to the bench as well.
So who came back?
Ritzkowski and Sheehan.
Arlington substitutions, Toby Ritzkowski and Aiden Sheehan.
And now Winchester wins that one on the far side. They're going to have a freebie. Oh, sent it to the middle. Almost got there.
Ladies and gentlemen, a gorgeous morning here in Arlington at Pierce Field. Great day for soccer as it's warming up.
Oh.
And the Arlington boys are certainly here to play. There's a shot, and they so the Sachems, Nikki, they're getting some shots off. They're shooting the ball wide, but if they get them on the frame, it could be a problem for Arlington. So the Arlington Spy Ponders have got to continue to be very, very careful on defense. Nikki, we're down to about 6 minutes left in the second quarter, and it's been an up and down contest. I give the Arlington boys a lot of credit against the defending state champions.
Yeah, it's been very, very back and forth early on here. Must win for both teams if they want to win the division. As we've spoken about earlier in the year, there's no playoffs this year, so every game matters in getting position for winning that division title this year. And the Spy Pounders look to do so, as well as the Sachems looking to repeat on last year's victory, like you said.
Yeah, I give Aiden Sheehan a lot of credit there too. I mean,
he had a nice play up there,
they gave him a lot of respect. They gave him some space. They look at him. Sheehan sends it into the box. Who's over there? Nobody. This is fake.
He tried to get a shot. And he gets another one.
Nice shot, but a beautiful close down of the open space. As who's that number 12 made a beautiful defensive play there.
Nice play by Widrick
for the Sachems.
And that's Ritzkowski there.
So Max Wasserman, in his second year on the team, a senior, just made a tremendous defensive play. Or was it 13? I don't know who it was. It might have been 12 or 13. But it was a nice closing of the space. Could have been Max Duran-Morris.
Nice job moving the ball around, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Rolls over.
And now they're going to keep possession in their offensive third.
Ball drifts in, lazily drifts in. No problem there for Brendan Ross. Ross looks very confident back there, Nikki. What are they going to need to beat him?
They need to apply more shots on him. They've been getting a lot of opportunities so far, but they need to put more shots on net. They haven't tested them too much early on.
Winchester boys win in the midfield there, despite the fight by...
Look at the battle there by Pilya.
Yeah, Jan Pilya has been outstanding. He's a senior captain. And here comes some subs. Help me with the numbers here, Nikki.
23, 6,
and 20.
I feel like we just saw 23. Yeah, 23, 6, 20.
Winchester substitutions, Jonathan Shan, number 20.
Battled for in front. Sheehan almost had an opportunity to stretch there up front, but now Sheehan back to Sheehan, and then over to Ritzkowski. Ritzkowski delaying. You saw him score from here last week. Back takes a shot. And it's blocked. That's the newcomer there, Sasha Sperling, with a shot there. Was barely blocked.
Sperling has been sterling, and here comes some substitution. Sperling has been sterling.
And Zeke Burden and Ryan O'Rourke are going to come back in.
And O'Rourke coming back into the game. but not till Nikki. We're down 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half.
Now this
Arlington with a chance.
This is a big play here, Ken.
You got to put it on Sheehan's head. Or maybe Jan's head. Somebody's head.
No, you can't do the heads anymore.
Oh, you can't do it on the heads?
No headers anymore.
Right. All right, so they're flooding the box with feet. They got, instead of 5 heads.
Hit him with your chest. I don't know. Get it in the net.
5 heads,
That's all we care about.
10 feet.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Here we go. Ball goes in. Who can get a foot on it?
Well, a little bit too much, but Sweeter gets it.
Sweeter gets over there. He sends it softly.
Oh.
And it's hunted down nicely.
And yeah, look at Ritzkowski's upset, so am I.
Ritzkowski didn't like it.
I don't know. That went off number 20 there. He got away with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to watch the replay just to make sure I'm not contradicting myself.
All right, so the Arlington boys looking to close out the first half. Is 2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Oh, there we go. We get it anyway.
Arlington substitution, Zeke Burden.
Pillia's going to take a rest. And same with Sweeter.
Substitutions number 7, Zeke.
Oh, man, I just missed the replay.
And number 1, Ryan O'Rourke.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. We got the ball back anyway. Ritzkowski's happy. I'm happy.
We're coming down to stoppage time in the first half, Nikki. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. I'm here with my illustrious color commentator, Nick Antonakas, Nick at Night, Nick Winters, Nikolai Volkov, Nikki Minaj, Nikki Angelakis. Nick, you got a lot of nicknames. You're catching up with Zach Garrigus. Zach Garrigus. Well, you have several, but Zach Garrigus had many, many more. We're going to have to work on that as the season unfolds, Nikki. But you got some good ones going. I like you as Nikolai Volkov. You look a lot like Nikolai Volkov. For the fans out there, if you don't know Nikolai Volkov,
pro wrestler,
Google,
right?
Yeah, he's a pro wrestler. Please Google him. There's some wonderful pictures, images of Nikolai Volkov. And that's why they call Nick Antonakas Nikolai Volkov, because the two of them, at least by physical appearance,
whoa, Arlington wins that one in front.
Could it be in the box?
No, not in the box. I think it's just outside, but O'Rourke's going to get it.
All right, so we're into stoppage time here at the end of the first half, as the Lance Iazio has got to be proud of his Arlington Spy Ponders, as they have gone toe-to-toe, Nookie, in this first half with the Sachems. Tell us a little bit about what you've seen in the first half, as during the halftime interview, we're going to spin some tunes, and we're going to give Cedric Shan, our amazing cameraman, a break.
Yeah,
as
definitely.
We go offline during the halftime. I know Cedric's going to get himself a burger and kick back a little bit.
Early for a burger, Ken.
All right.
Shot taken by Ritzkowski. They score! Look at that. What a shot by Toby Ritzkowski.
As he rips the back of the net. And let's take a look at the replay before we call it here.
We will. Yeah, it was, I think, Ryan O'Rourke got that penalty in front. A beautiful penalty to take there. He chips it right off, lets Ritzkowski take the shot. I'm watching it back here. O'Rourke has the freebie. You got to take a touch first before the other person can get it. What a shot. Oh, my God. That thing was flying at 20 miles an hour. Yeah.
Arlington goal, number 11, Toby Ritzkowski.
Ritzkowski with the second goal of the year after coming out big last game against Lexington. One of the bright spots for Arlington, scoring in that last game. And now he gets the first one for Arlington. Look at O'Rourke has some energy, and he's communicating on the field as well.
The fans go berserk, and we wonder if Olivia Hoffines is watching this at home. And
look at that.
I don't see Will over there. I don't know if Will's over there today, but we're not at halftime yet.
No.
But we'll have to maybe try to call in Olivia Hoffines and see what she thinks. She's, I think, a biochemistry major.
Wow.
At Tufts, yeah. She was, I'm looking at her bio for Tufts. Her favorite pregame meal is pasta with garlic sauce, according to this bio.
Wow.
She likes skiing, hiking, and listening to music. She's got her brother William and her sister Charlotte. We'll talk a little bit about the Hoffines. Hoffines is maybe in the second half.
Yeah, but obviously right there, a great goal by Ritzkowski, his second goal of the year, back-to-back games with a goal. But right after the play, I appreciate the consistency by not only the leaders on this squad, O'Rourke being a senior captain, communicating with the team. They have some energy, but he's communicating with them, trying to have them use that energy correctly and keep going until the end of the second half, or the first half.
We will be back for second half action from Piercefield and Arlington. Your score at the first half is the Spy Ponders with a one-goal lead over the defending state champion Winchester Sachems. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster, with my color commentator Nick Antonakas. We will be back for second half action in a moment.
We'll see you very soon. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Welcome back to second half action, everybody, where the Arlington Spy Ponders lead the Winchester Sachems by a score of 1-0 here at the beginning of the second half. Toby Ritzkowski with the goal off the freebie there for the Spy Pawners in the 5 final minutes of the second quarter, as the Spy Pawners were able to take the lead against the ever-so-tough Winchester Sachem. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Spy Pawners can end up holding this lead, or if Winchester can make a comeback and get back into this one and tie things up at 1. And it's a must-win for the Spy Pawners here in this very important divisional game.
It's been a wonderful first half as the Spy Pawners jumped out to a 1-0 lead on a beautiful goal by Toby Ritzkowski. And now the Vinny Musto, the Winchester coach, finds himself in a difficult situation. He is undefeated at 3-0-1. He's a defending state champion. This is Zeke Burden, number 7. Zeke having a breakout game today, Nick. He has really controlled the midfield.
Oh, look at the speed by Olstead on the far side. He gains possession. Nice hustle there by Olstead.
Number 15, Olstead. He plays it back over to the middle.
Pilya.
Yes, Pilya with a drive and a save. A beautiful save.
Arlington not slowing down.
Nah, Brendan Ross. Number 1 has made a nice save. So as I was saying, the Winchester boys feeling maybe perhaps a little bit of pressure here. They're 3-0-1, undefeated on the season, and they are the defending state champions. They've got the Blumsack kid, John Blumsack, and cast of characters here, Nicky. Winchester, you can't count them out. And, of course, a 1-goal lead in soccer means nothing. You got to win the midfield here. And there's a beautiful fight in the midfield by number 10 for Arlington, Jan Pilger, the senior captain. Zeke Burden plays it calmly back to Barnabas Kiss. Barnabas Kiss sends it across the field. The kiss of death, beautiful crossball across the field and back over to Pilya.
Gets it to Sheehan in the middle.
There's
Sheehan has
Sheehan with
plenty
a
of
drive,
room.
and he shot it wide.
Oh, nice look there by Sheehan.
Yeah, Aiden Sheehan, number 17, the sophomore, breakout season last year in the playoffs with a goal against Belmont on the road. And ever since then, he's been looking very much like the future of this Arlington squad for young coach Lance Iazio. Vinny Musto, by the way, the Sachem's head coach, he's in his 9th year, Nick. He's got Ryan DiBenedetto with him and Will Hoffhines. We've talked a little bit today about the Hoffhines family and Olivia Hoffhines. I was saying a little bit about her. She her pregame superstition used to be tapping on the outsides of each foot once, according to her profile here with the Tufts Jumbos. She's of course the daughter of the proud parents Fritz Hoffhines and Lisa Evangelista. They were a handful for us back in the day.
Oh, I remember Hoffhines last year. They were very dangerous.
Yeah, when they were parents for Winchester FC Barcelona.
Oh, wow.
Jamel Bukhari's team. And Olivia, also a tremendous a lacrosse player. But she ended up, instead of playing soccer or lacrosse, a nice little ball in there by Zuki. Instead of playing lacrosse or soccer at Tufts, Nick, Olivia chose track. So, she was an outstanding multi-sport athlete. But back to the game here, Nicky. We are Arlington with a 1-goal lead. There's 17 minutes left in the second quarter. Nicky, what do you think Arlington's going to have to do? A, to build on the lead, but B, to preserve the lead? Both.
Well, to build on the lead, I think they just have to keep playing the same way they still were playing there at the end of the second quarter. They were playing outstanding, and they've been playing like that early on here in the second half. The Spy Pawners have been applying a lot of pressure, moving the ball around in their offensive third, and then getting a lot of shots on net as well. Their offense has been rolling so far today. And defensively, they got to be conservative. Don't take any stupid risks here now that you have the lead. Arlington's defense has been consistent so far here today, and Woodrick's been making some great saves off a very tough offense from the Winchester Sachem. So just keep doing what you're doing and attempt to hold this lead, and if you have the opportunity to, build on it.
Exactly. Olstad with a little dipsy doodle there. He sends it across to Barnabas Kiss. Kiss takes a touch, but he's dispossessed quickly but he wins it back. Zeke can't get there, and it's going to be a push on Kiss. One of the things I can say about Barnabas Kiss, Nicky, is that he's an aggressive player. I love his mentality. First year on the varsity, and he's another one who's going to be very important to Lance Iazio as we move towards post-COVID era.
Oh, nice boot there by Barnabas Kiss. He tries to get it up to O'Rourke. And look at that. I don't want the Spy Pawners to give up on offensive opportunities either. Don't play in your own end.
No.
Because, you got to, if you want to keep applying pressure to the Winchester boys, try and wear them down a little bit. So, and then get another goal in the process if possible.
Very impressive today, number 5 in the backfield for Winchester, Alexander Bowers. He's a senior. It's only his second year on the team, but he really can play, although it looks like he took a ticket there on defense. We'll get him a job at the Capitol Movie Theater if he wants to take tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster today. I am here with Nick Antonakas, my illustrious color commentator, our cameraman today from Arlington Community Media, Inc., Cedric Shan. There's a ball in, and it's
Brendan Ross.
No problem there for Brendan Ross. Our producer today, Kevin Wetmore from Arlington Community Media, Inc., your local cable sports network. And we are being treated to a beautiful soccer game today, boys varsity soccer in Massachusetts. And it doesn't get any better than this. As we've seen, there's a nice takeaway. And a square ball. It's over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with a give and go. Back over to Pilya. Is Sheehan with a shot. Oh, he shot away.
Wow. Sheehan with another good look there.
Aiden Sheehan with a blast, but it went just wide. And there was a scoring opportunity, Nikki, for Arlington. I can tell you, if Arlington gets the next goal, they'll be riding a wave of momentum.
Definitely. That would be a huge opportunity there for the Spy Ponders. And they're doing good so far. They're still applying pressure offensively, but they're not getting stupid and bringing everybody up to the Winchester side of the field like they're playing from behind. They're playing from in front, and they're playing smart.
Ross looking human there. Ball gets stuck in the feet of...
Oh, nice move by Ritzkowski.
And a give and go. Here's Toby back. Toby takes it over to the left. He sends it over to Ryan O'Rourke. O'Rourke tries to chip it. It goes over to Olstad, but it trickles out of bounds. As a good idea by O'Rourke as he was looking far post. For Olstad, and Olstad would have had to gotten a foot on it. I forgot the no-heading rules in the COVID era. So, but the Arlington boys, Nikki, with a good opportunity there. I like what I'm seeing from number 11 over there.
That's Toby Ritzkowski, goal scorer last game and today.
Yeah, Toby's coming alive here in the as the season wears on. And there's a nice stuff there by Olstad, Arlington boys, but they lose the midfield there. And here come the Sachems the other way as they counter. And the Sachems with a nice, beautiful play there.
By Nishad Vanyak, and now space on the other side. That's Toby Ritzkowski.
Look at Toby with the wheels, but getting there first very nicely for the Sachems is number 16. And that was 16 over
Andrew Bowers.
Andrew Bowers. Great play by Bowers.
Brother of Alexander Bowers. I just noticed that.
Oh, is that right? They got
Younger
some
brother.
siblings, yeah.
Yeah, we have the Bowers. We have the, there's one more. Wassermans. Yes.
Wassermans, yeah. The freshman got the start, Wassermans. Whoop, did my mic just go up?
Yeah, I think I'm losing Ken. I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you anymore, Ken.
Let's get Kevin back. Kev.
Oh, I can hear you a little bit now. It's coming back. It's just, it's moving around. Something's going on over there.
All right, well, there comes a nod. If you can't hear me, it sounds like I'm not on anymore.
Yeah, no, I can't hear you, Ken, but O'Rourke's tripped in front.
Do you have any help?
We had you there before. I don't know what happened.
That's good. No, that's not working. But what you were touching there was helping. Now it's not working.
But anyway, now the Spy Ponders have an opportunity here with the freebie. Oh, I hear some static there.
That's some static.
Now we got you back.
Oh, we got me back? Okay, great.
A little bit. You're fading out.
Fading in and out. That's all right. No one listens anyways, particularly. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, no!
Ryan O'Rourke in front.
It looks like Ryan O'Rourke might have tallied it. No, they said, who got it? Who got the goal, Dougie?
It started with this freebie on the side by Nishad Vanyak. He had a great opportunity there on the outside.
Tell me on the replay.
Yeah,
who
I'm
got
watching the
goal for
replay
Arlington.
here.
As Arlington with a 2-goal lead on the visiting Sachems. And who got it? Toby?
Yeah, it was chipped in front. Ball's loose in front. Oh, and that was Toby Ritzkowski with his second goal of the game, I believe.
Arlington goal number 11, Toby Ritzkowski.
All right, so Toby Ritzkowski gives Arlington a 2-goal lead, and Vinny Musto's got to be a little bit concerned over there for the visiting Sachems. It is a beautiful afternoon here. I mean, a beautiful morning here for the Ponders, and they got to continue. They can't let up here, Nikki. They got to continue to put some.
Yeah, they got to keep putting pressure on, and that's a great opportunity there. Now they're up 2-0, but while you're putting on this pressure, you got to be conservative at the same time. You don't want to give up that opportunity there and give up goals back your own way. They're in a good position right now, but Ken, you've said so many times that a 2-goal lead is the worst lead to have in sports. So
now 2-goal lead, 2-0 is the most dangerous score in sports. And in soccer, it's no less. We don't see any subs at the on the sidelines getting ready to come in right now, Nikki, which indicates that both coaches are content with their lineups. And so we'll just have to see.
Now it's chipped back into the midfield. Olstead keeps possession, sends it over to Zeke Bird, and Pilya tries to send it to Sheehan on the far right side, but it's a nice break up there by Winchester.
Yep. Number 6, Braden Hurd has been outstanding today. There's a foot race, and very nice ball in. Anand put a beautiful ball into the corner, but it looks like Sheehan couldn't get the win, and Sheehan with a push from behind, and Sheehan got called for it. Aiden Sheehan, the sophomore sensation, and he took down number 13.
Max Duran Morris.
Yeah, Duran Morris is only a junior, so those two will be doing battle next year. And Duran Morris might want his money back on that play. Yeah, he didn't like it. Number 24 back helping out for the Winchester Spy Ponders is the captain, Dylan Ross. He's been outstanding as usual today. But Nikki, there's got to be a sense of urgency now as there's less than 10 minutes left in the third quarter. There's got to be a sense of urgency there.
For Winchester,
yeah. There's a second ball, but not the third. Arlington's got to get got to come up with at least one trifecta here today. Zeke got the first ball. There's a ball in, but Diego. There's a shot, and he shot. No, didn't get good wood on it.
That was good pressure there by Nishad Vinyak, and now it goes out to Diego Barrientos there on the far side. Arlington with plenty of room right now in the midfield. They kind of have Winchester spread out.
Look at that beautiful ball by.
Nice move.
Diego, yeah.
There by Pilya, and he sends it up. That's Ritzkowski. Is he looking for a hat trick?
Toby, I could have fired it. Toby looking for the hattie. And the Arlington fans, Nikki, they're on their feet. Cedric, you can see them. The Arlington fans are going crazy because they are looking for the upset. And here comes Sweeter, and the fans go wild.
Arlington substitution, number 9, Noah Sweeter.
Noah Sweeter going to enter the game now. Give Aiden Sheehan a rest. He had a couple good opportunities there on net with some nice shots there. But Sweeter, who's been a spark plug all year for the Spy Ponders, is going to look to get a third one in for them. Give them a 3-0 lead.
Very solid player. Nick, I do want to give a little bit of a shout out here for the Arlington defenders. The back line, Barnabas Kiss, Diego Barrientos, and in the middle,
we have Barnabas Kiss, Nishad Vinyak. Oh, what a save!
Unbelievable drive. In the middle for the Arlington is number 12, Tate Cochin. And as you mentioned, he's only a junior.
Yeah, and the Spy Ponders have been applying some heat here early on, to say the least.
Yeah, the Spy Ponders have been excellent. And we are down to 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Sachems have really got to build something in if they're going to get back into this contest.
Yeah, definitely. The Spy Ponders are applying a lot of heat. And, it's been tough for the Sachems so far. They're down 2-0, but don't call this thing over.
Look at that defense. Oh, let him walk in.
Nice play there by Nishad Vinyak to break it up. And then Sweeter sends it out to the midfield, but now Winchester regains possession. They can smell blood. They're not going to give up on this play.
Yeah, Sweeter got to put a little bit of purpose on that.
Oh, nice move.
Ball goes in. It goes off Barnabas Kiss.
Oh, no. Yeah, deflects off his head. That's unlucky. He wasn't even trying to head that one.
No, he wasn't. That's not a penalty kick.
No, it is.
Is this a...
no, not a PK. It's a freebie. It's outside the box.
All right. Take it off.
All right, so I will take over here for a second as we're trying to solve this technical difficulty with the audio there for Ken, but we're going to hook him up. He'll be fine. He'll be back in a couple seconds here. But now Winchester with a freebie, looking to get back into this thing as Arlington leads 2-0. Ritzkowski, we believe, has both goals today. It was either Ritzkowski or O'Rourke who got that second one there. I believe it was Ritzkowski, but we were having some technical difficulties, and we didn't get to catch the replay on that one. But now the Winchester boys are looking to get back into it. They need this one if they're going to try and apply some pressure and put some pressure on Arlington on the scoreboard at least.
Oh, that sounds much better.
Perfect. Kevin's back. Beautiful. They didn't even take the freebie yet. Nice speedy work there by Ken.
I'll try to be quiet, but I'm back on the air. It's going to be a Winchester freebie. Nikki, it looks like someone's warming up on the Winchester sideline. There's a shot.
Oh, it barely goes wide.
He shot it wide, a grass cutter. Widrick was over there, by the way. Nikki, it looks like someone's warming up on the sidelines. Is that number 14 for Winchester? It looks like number 14. That could be David Dodge.
Dodge.
Dodge is a junior, and it looks like it's his first year on the team. And if Dodge gets in the game, of course he's famous for dodgeball, but he's in for soccer as well. And there's a play. Oh, here comes Winchester. The Arlington boys, Dickie, they got to take care of the ball here. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh, back to get it, number 5 for Winchester. He's been outstanding all day long. That's Alexander Bowers. And still, it looks like Dodge is just warming up on the sidelines. But
and same with Evan Lee for the Spy Pounders. Lee's heating up on the sidelines as well.
Is that right?
Evan Lee, I see him. He's talking to Yadzio there.
Okay, you're right.
Talking to Coach Yadzio there on the far side.
What number is Lee now?
Lee is number 18.
That's right. We've seen him a couple times this year. He's been outstanding.
Yeah, we saw him here earlier in the game. He was playing great.
Yeah.
But Arlington able to secure that 2-0 lead off that dangerous freebie there, but a nice takeaway. But Tate Kochi makes a nice play.
Tate and Barnabas Kiss are outstanding back there. Barnabas has met a lot of first balls, and, first to the ball, he's been schooled in classic soccer because he steps up. He's reminiscent of some great defenders historically that we've had here in Arlington. And, of course, Max, the McCursey boys were great defenders back in the day. They would always step up and meet that first ball.
And Francesco, was he a defender or a midfielder?
Francesco Valagusa, he was a scorer. He was a midfielder and a forward.
Yeah, but even last year, I was worried about the defense coming into this year, only having one of their 4 starters left on the squad. But these guys, Nishad, Diego, and Barnabas Kiss, obviously, have all stepped up great here to dominate this season and dominate the back end, keep that strong back end that Arlington's had all throughout their history, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, hit him right in the face.
Kiss. Barnabas Kiss, he's playing football out there. Look at him. He buried that kid, and there was no call.
No, the ball hit him in the head. That's why.
Braden Hurd didn't like it as he got sent to the ground as Barnabas Kiss gave him the kiss of death. But Hurd is up, and he's shaking it off. And number 24 is back to tell him he's proud of him. Dylan Ross is proud of that young man. And these Sachem's boys, they're hanging together. A classic program, very classy program. The girls, by the way, Nikki, I'd love to get a score on the girls' game if one of our callers could text it into us.
They're undefeated, the girls.
And
they're
playing
in Winchester this afternoon at 9.
Exactly.
So this morning.
Here comes a substitution. Who do we got, Nikki?
In comes Evan Lee. Out goes Anand Olstead, number 18, Evan Lee.
Arlington substitution, number 18, Evan Lee.
Well, the Arlington fans, they seem to love Evan Lee. I don't know much about him. First year on the team, Nikki. We'll have to do a little bit of research. All right.
Yeah, he was doing good here early on, and he's keeping the speed. He had some great speed here earlier in the game, so he's looking to bring that game back in.
Sweeter took the first touch but couldn't collect it. The ball goes back over to Winchester. Here they come on the counter. Very nice job getting back. Number 11 is Toby.
Toby Ritzkowski.
Yeah, and Toby wants this win, I can tell you. He's a hungry hippo.
Oh, when I sat down with him earlier, they were disappointed after that Lexington loss, especially on senior afternoon. They said, the ceremony afterwards wasn't the same after getting that loss. They really wanted to win that one. So
yeah, well, they're looking great today.
Definitely some extra motivation behind today's game to come out with the W.
Oh, there's a nice cross ball, a nice switch over to
plenty of room. Nishad Vinyak has room.
Nishad sends it up the middle. He's looking for Sweeter. Sweeter can't get there. And number 16, Andrew Bowers is really holding the line for the Sachems. The Sachems look good, Nikki. They just don't seem to be getting any shot. A couple of their shots have gone wide, and they haven't gotten a lot of scoring opportunities. Nice play by Sweeter. Sends it over. Oh, it's a give and go. And Toby's over there. Look at Toby. He's on the hunt. Look at Toby with a win.
Wow. Look at that. And they win the call, too.
Here they come. Zeke plays a softball back over to Jan.
Oh,
Jan over to Ryan. Oh, O'Rourke tried to do the step over.
Go for the nutmeg.
Very crafty move by O'Rourke. He's, of course, the proud son of the lovely Alyssa O'Rourke. And, of course, Shawnee O'Rourke, the proud father. Captain's parents. The proud father they call Shawnee.
And O'Rourke's been great for the Spy Partners all year, offensively and defensively, like we've said so many times.
Oh, yeah, he has shown not only senior leadership but captain leadership. But here come the here come the Sachems. And, Nikki, we're coming down to the end of the third quarter. We're in stoppage time. Arlington with a 2-goal lead. Nikki, who would have thought it?
I know. See, this is similar to last year. Arlington had some big upsets when it counted, so, this is a must-win. We said it at the start, and they're winning here, so they got to, it's not over till it's over. They got to hold it down and come out with this win. They knew it was important to get the win, especially after the loss last week against Lexington. The boys are motivated to get it, and, they're looking good early on. They got to push out till the end.
Who's coming in, Nikki? We got a sub there on the side for Arlington. Is it a face we haven't seen yet today?
I think is that Sasha Sperling maybe coming back in? That's all I can think of. He kind of looks like.
Is that Sperling?
I can't see his number, but he looks like
Sperling's
Sasha.
been Sterling. Here comes.
Yeah, no, he's not coming in yet.
No, not yet. All right, well, we're in stoppage time in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to break for a moment. But fourth quarter action, Nikki, is going to be exciting as all the urgency is going to be on the Sachems as they go down 2-0. And it is going to be a very, very interesting thing to see how Yadzio manages his squad with a dangerous 2-goal lead, but really only 20 minutes of soccer left. So we'll see whether they play defensive. There's Sweeter. He plays it back over to a give and go over to Jan Pilja, but it's taken away by Arlington. Sweeter with a nice close, and he sends a ball, tries to send it deep into the corner for Ritzkowski, always a wise option. There's a first ball, beautiful play by Zeke. Zeke Burden with the first ball, and the Vermont grandparents are beaming on that one.
Look at that, nice pressure by Pilja as well.
The Burden Vermont grandparents are very, very impressed with the first ball. They've always brought Zeke up to get to that first ball, and of course his sisters. Oh, there's a nice takeaway, and we go into the fourth quarter action with the Arlington leading 2-0, and let's see if they can hold on, Nikki.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see here in this second half, or the fourth quarter, I should say, if the Spy Ponders can hold on and come out with this ever so important win with a 2-0 score. They're up 2-0, but you can never count out the Winchester Sachems, who have been so tough all year. Not having a loss on the year, looking to hand the Sachems their first loss of the year. Spy Ponders go into the fourth quarter up 2-0. We'll see you back here in a couple seconds. All right, we are back here in the fourth quarter. Spy Ponders lead the Winchester Sachems by a score of 2-0. The Winchester boys looking to make a comeback here in this one, but the Spy Ponders have a lot of work to do if they want to hold this one down and come away with the win. 20 more minutes to survive here against the Sachems.
Yeah, Nikki, the Arlington fans are very tense. You cannot count out the Winchester Sachems. And the Arlington boys, it's really going to come down to how bad they want it, because if they're hungry and they continue to play like they've been playing, they should be in very good shape here. There's a nice clear out. I do think, Nikki, you love to see the possession game and you love to see the beautiful game, but I do think in a situation like this, you do want to keep the ball out of your end.
Definitely.
And I would certainly, there's a nice play by Tade Cochin. Tade, junior captain, he's been solid in the middle today. And
there's
Barnabas,
Evan Lee.
Look at Barnabas Kiss pulling up the line. I really like what I see with the Arlington defense today, as they have been just outstanding.
They've proven themselves against a very tough offensive team in Winchester. They've held them down. Same with Widrick. We haven't spoken about Widrick too much today. He's been outstanding there between the pipes for the Spy Ponders.
He has been.
He's a shutout so far.
Yeah, he has been. He's a force. So there's a beautiful ball across, but Diego's
there to pressure. Oh, and they're going to call that one back.
Well, it's not. You can never fault somebody for a good physical play. It looks like Arlington still has a sub coming in. I'm hoping you can help me with this number there across the field.
Yeah, it's Aiden Sheehan.
Is it Aiden Sheehan?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the Sachems look to dump one into the box. Widrick, by the way, is locked in back there. If you can look at him, Cedric, the goalkeeper is really something.
Sent into the box and a nice play by the Arlington defense. And look at that, O'Rourke's up top. He has plenty of speed and plenty of room. He's going to try and make a break.
And look at him go. Look at him go.
Block.
Look at Ryan O'Rourke. What a hustler, as he is just flying out there. I mean, he is the flying Hawaiian.
He's been outstanding for the Spy Ponders this year.
Right.
And really, their entire offense, sorry to cut you off there, their entire offense has been stepping up today.
Absolutely. But in this quarter, they've got to really take care of the ball here. They've got to win the midfield. And there's some nice possession. Nice fake there by Kiss. And he's knocked off. He's dispossessed. That wasn't Kiss. That was That was number 16. Oh, so that's
Sasha Sperling.
Sperling, yeah. Sperling got dispossessed there. And there's a nice look in. Oh, beautiful ball in. Almost a very crafty pass. There's Sweeter. Sweeter dumps it back into the corner. Not bad idea by Noah. And
Evan Lee almost keeps the play alive.
Evan Lee almost got it.
And that was a good play there by number 13, Max Durand Morris, to break up the pass beforehand and then apply pressure there on Lee on the outside.
Who's coming in to give Sweeter a break?
That's Aiden Sheehan.
What number?
Number 17.
Arlington substitution number 17, Aiden Sheehan.
I don't know why I blanked on his number there for a sec. Sheehan takes the
Sheehan
shot.
with a drive, and it's blocked beautifully by number 13, right off the tushy. And that's Max Durand Morris. And here come the Sachems on the counter. And the Sachems, Kiss throws a shoulder. He tried to throw an elbow to the kidney of number 9, John Blumsack. Blumsack, as I mentioned earlier, he's the younger brother of the infamous Samantha Blumsack. Samantha Blumsack, as I mentioned earlier, she lives in the Animal House in Amherst, Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Anna Crosby the Beast and some other beasts. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Animal House, but Samantha Blumsack apparently takes after John Belushi. She is a young lady in Amherst, and of course Shelley Blumsack. I think she's a fantastic, if I don't have her confused, a soccer player of her own right. Shelley, I think, is playing at Holy Cross, so it's a soccer family, the Blumsacks. And John Blumsack got the start today. He's been outstanding. He's a senior. Ball goes across. Oh, it's a fake by Sheehan, Sperling. So 16, Sperling. He's been an adventure in his first varsity game, but he's on the hunt right now. It goes back to number 3. Nishad Vinayak. Vinayak's having a good game, Nikki, huh?
Yeah, he's been playing great for the Spy Ponders, not only this game and all this year. Last game, if you remember, he had that great save there on the goal line when Keon Silva went outside. He was there to block the shot with the wide open net. Do you remember that?
So the Arlington Spy Ponders now with a nice little string of passes together there. It was a nice turn there in the middle by Sheehan. Very technically solid play. And it looks like Anand Olstad's coming back into the game. And Olstad has been absolutely outstanding this season. I've loved what I've seen. He's a very, very talented player. He's getting rid of the ball and keeping it moving. He's winning the midfield. He's really having an outstanding season. I wonder where he'll be playing next year in college.
Yeah.
All right, so the Sachems trying to build some possession here in the middle. They have yet to score in the game. Alexander Bowers in the midfield. And here comes a dangerous ball over to the middle with space. Ball goes across, but it's knocked out beautifully by Diego Barrientos. Diego having a great game. The fans love young Diego Maradona. And it looks like we got a substitution. It looks like Anand's ready to come in, but it's going to be a corner.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was a goal kick as well.
No, Diego got it.
No.
Diego got a foot on it.
Yeah, that's 24 who's going to take it. That's Dylan Ross, senior captain for this Winchester Sachems team.
Yeah, still plenty of time. Over at the sideline, it looks like David Gaitis, the assistant coach, is talking to Anand, giving some instruction. Anand's coming back in with, who's that coming in with Anand? Is that Zeke?
I don't know, but it's broken up in the middle, and it's going to be a call. I think it's on the Spy Ponders. The Sachems are going to get a perfect opportunity that they've ever so longed for here in the game. A freebie right in the middle at about the 15-yard line.
Uh-oh, dangerous situation right now.
Yeah, but on the sideline, I think that's Zeke Burden, like you were saying before. Olstad and Burden are going to make their way back into the game.
Yeah, all right, well.
But yeah, Winchester applying the heat here. They're not giving up. 13 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the contest.
Right, but
they're down 2, but they still have some time.
And the secret weapon, Zeke Burden, coming back in the game as the Loving Sisters.
Look at the Spy Pond. Look at them. They're ready to rush the ball as soon as they tap it off. Look at this.
And the proud mother. There's a shot. Save!
Oh, nice save by Widrick.
Widrick's got the sticky fingers today. Who's coming back in for the Sachems? Who's that?
I think that's number 12 there on the far side for the Sachems, Max Wasserman.
Okay, Maxie coming back in the into the game. Max Wasserman. His name is Max. He rides in a taxi. You know that book, Taxi Dog? Great
No.
boy. Oh, I'll get it for you. Taxi Dog is, yeah, his name is Max. He rides in a taxi in New York City. We'll talk a little bit about the Wasserman boys, hopefully, as the game wears on. But here we go. We're down 12 minutes left. And the Arlington boys, Nikki, they got to stay hungry. And it looks like they are hungry, although the Winchester boys are creating a little bit of opportunities for themselves in the midfield. Ball goes deep, but Barnabas Kiss, beautiful defense by Barnabas.
Oh.
And it looks like it is going to be a corner, though, for the Sachems. All right, so Zeke Burden and Anand Olstad looking to come back in the game.
Yeah, Spy Pounders are starting to get worn down a little bit now. They haven't had an opportunity to sub out there. You know, a little bit gassed, but Winchester keeps applying the pressure. They can sub in, and now,
who's this?
Winchester elects to sub
Max
there, and the
Wasserman.
Spy Pounders will sub as well. Evan Lee goes out, as well as number 16, Sasha Sperling goes out as well. So Olstad and
Winchester
Burden come back
substitution
in.
number 12, Max Wasserman. Arlington substitutions number 15, Anand Olstad. And number 7, Zeke Burden.
And now off the corner kick, the Sachems going to have another chance to bring themselves within one here. But Arlington's been doing a great job defensively, and Widrick with a couple of great saves to keep this thing at a shutout.
There's a shot.
Oh, and another save by Widrick.
Oh, they're gonna listen. I'll tell you, Nikki, it's going to take a little
He's
bit more.
locked in.
It's going to take a little bit more than that to beat Widrick today. I don't know if that shot could have broken through a stick of
Oh,
butter
nice
on a
speed,
summer
fresh
afternoon.
Olstad
And here they
coming
come
in.
back.
Pilya with
Pilya
plenty
with
of
his head.
room.
Pilya with room. And he's on the
He has
fight.
opportunity there on
in
the
the
outside.
top third.
Oh, and a nice takeaway.
Oh, beautiful takeaway by Andrew Bowers. Bowers,
Arlington's-
by the way, is only a sophomore, second year on the team.
Wow.
But he's a tough kid.
Oh, wait. Yes, Andrew Bowers.
I like what I
His
see
brother,
by
Alexander
Bowers.
Bowers.
Bow wow. Huh? Yes, he's got a brother on the squad too, right?
Yeah, Alexander. Alex Bowers. And Andrew Bowers.
All right, well, we're coming down almost to 10 minutes left.
Olstad crosses it into the box. Sheehan's there. He's unable to get onto it. Oh, and they're penalized. It's going to go the other way. I
Sheehan
thought
got
that
a
was
body
it.
on it.
Yeah.
Yep. Sheehan put a body in there.
Hey, sometimes it's tough to deal with these COVID rules. A little bit of a push that could have been allowed last year is not allowed this year.
Right. There's the first ball for Winchester, but they can't collect the second ball, and it looks like it's going to be Arlington. Nope, it went out off on Pilsner, number 10. Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's going to be Arlington.
They're giving
You're
it to Arlington, and the Winchester fans don't like it.
Hey, but Arlington's
Vin
doing a good job.
Vin Musto is unhappy.
They're containing this
Cedric,
Winchester team right
Cedric, see if you can get some camera on Vin Musto, the Winchester coach. He's got the blue shirt on. Just real quick, he's right there in front of the ball, behind the ball. You see him there, Cedric? That's Vin Musto. Vin's got to be a little bit nervous right now with his team down 2-0, and we're under 10 minutes left in the fourth and final quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster from Arlington Community Media, Inc. I'm here with Nick at Night, Nick Winters, Nick Antonakas. Nicky, the Arlington boys have got a 2-goal lead. There's less than 10 minutes left. What do they need to do to hold on to this victory right now?
Keep doing what you're doing. That's what the Spy Pounders have to do. They got to, they're doing a great job containing them defensively. Widrick's locked in. The defense has been playing their best game all year. Offense already has 2 goals on the game. Ritzkowski and O'Rourke are clicking. Everybody's doing what they need to do. They just need to keep going with it.
Yeah, Nicky, I couldn't agree with you more. I do think they got to, try to keep the ball out of their end. Maybe try to get a little bit of a possession in the midfield. Certainly, they got to win the midfield. And who knows? If you get another shot on net, if the Winchester boys take a chance and they get clipped in the back. Oh, there's nice pressure.
Another step up. Nice play by Tate Coaching to clear that out.
I see some great pressure there by number 9, by the way, John Blumsack. As Blumsack, he's got nothing on Shelley. Of course, he's got big shoes to fill.
Oh, nice,
with that Shelley
Ritzkowski.
Blumsack. And, of course,
O'Rourke
Samantha
tries to send it to
Blumsack. We'll
Pilya.
talk about the Blumsacks a little bit later. But
nice job by Sheehan to keep the play alive. Goes over to Olstad there on the far side.
Yeah.
Olstad tries to get it into Pilya. Pilya has some room there on the far side. Nice move.
What a pass by Pilya! Oh,
and he tries to get it
beautiful
into
build-up
Zeke
in the
Burden.
top third by Arlington. As that was a beautiful little sequence there, but they couldn't capitalize. And getting back on defense. Play the ball, boys.
Nice job. Nice.
Tate.
There we go.
Look
Tate
at Tate,
coaching.
yeah. Oh, he dangerous play, but
Uh-oh.
Widrick comes and saves the
my.
day. Eric Widrick has been outstanding. Who's got the first ball, boys? No, it's going to be a push off the ball by number 5, and that was an interference by
That's
Alexander Bowers. And so Bowers gets called, and the Winchester boys are in a little bit of a pickle here as they're down 2-0. I wonder if Vinny Musto's going to use one of his timeouts to stop the clock. because
tried to send it in.
Yeah. Nikki, what's the rule on timeouts? Do you know?
I think they got one. I think each team gets one timeout, but nice pressure there by Diego Barrientos.
Yeah.
And Widrick's there to punch it out again.
Yeah, Blumsack. I
Nice
don't know.
containment.
Blumsack is, what year is he? So he's a senior. He's probably been up there to visit the Animal House himself.
O'Rourke's dangerous from this right side, Ken. We've seen him all year with those crosses coming in all year. Last game we saw it with the goal with Ritzkowski, and he's been getting goals like that all year. So got to watch O'Rourke when he goes up that right side.
Yeah, they call Samantha Blumsack Blutarski. Blutarski, yeah, Blumsack Blutarski after Animal House. Anyway, all right, so the Arlington boys looking to put a dagger in. If they certainly could get the next goal, that would be insurmountable. But again, 2-0. It's not over till it's over, Nikki. We're under 7.
Oh, nice takeaway.
Nice takeaway.
Yeah,
Anan, he sends it back. Anan has been look at the beautiful build-up in the midfield.
Ken, this is the best game we've seen from the Spy Pounders all year, no question.
Oh, by far.
Everybody's doing what they need to do right now. They have motivation behind every step and every play that they're doing. Even they're up 2-0, they're still applying the heat on the Winchester boys.
And look at them. They're passing
O'Rourke.
the ball. O'Rourke sends a beautiful floater into the middle. And Arlington's all over it.
Step up by Barrientos. We saw this.
Barrientos. He stays with it.
Who are they going to give it to?
They're calling it a goal kick, but tremendous pressure by Barrientos. All right, so I think Yadzio's got to figure out a way to use the clock a little bit. The Arlington fans are on their feet. They're going crazy.
Yeah.
And it looks like first ball goes to Winchester, though. Possession.
Yeah. And I was saying that before.
There's a takeaway, though.
Oh, nice.
Ball over to Aiden. Aiden with one touch over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke does a step over. He shoots. He shot it.
Barely
Went
goes
over. The
over.
net. But Ryan O'Rourke turned and shot it. He never saw a shot he didn't like.
Wow, nice plays there by the Spy Pounders. And that all started with Diego Barrientos stepping up on that last play.
Diego is really
He's
really
made a great
stepping it up.
transition to defense because he was on a midfield position last year. Learned how to step up on the ball there, started it all. And then on the takeaway off the goal kick, O'Rourke with a great shot, barely missed the net.
All right, so here's Diego. He gets back again. Nice play by, you're right. Diego is really hungry today. Nikki,
and
one
Zeke
thing.
Burton with a
Zeke Burton with a takeaway, and he sends it beautiful. Look at that ball. Beautiful ball by Zeke into O'Rourke, but nice and soft. Not too much mustard on it. A very gentle touch by Zeke Burton. And Zeke, a multi-talented, he's also a wonderful musician, you know, Nikki. He plays the piano. He's a wonderful singer. Plays he plays the electric violin, and he also is has a boy of many talents, all of them unproven. All right. Anyway, the Arlington boy, here comes Sweeter back in the game, and he's going to give Aiden Sheehan a break.
Nice shift
the
there
fans
by
go
Sheehan.
wild.
And Sweeter, being a spark plug that he is, he's going to look to close things out. 4 minutes, 35 seconds.
Sweeter, replacing number 17.
Oh, Olstead sends it in. Sweeter's there.
Tries to send it back.
Zeke Burton takes a shot, doesn't get all on it.
So Zeke whiffed. Zeke whiffed on that shot. So I guess Zeke is human after all. Zeke is human. But anyway, we're down under 5 minutes left, coming down to 4 minutes left. Winchester looking to counter. There's a nice turn in the midfield by number 23, Henry Wasserman, the freshman. Wasserman has been outstanding in his start today. The Wasserman boys have impressed, Max and Henry. Henry, of course, the senior, and his younger brother, Max is the senior, and Henry is the freshman. So we'll see a lot from Henry as the years go on. There's a nice turn by Anand, plays it over to Sweeter. Sweeter can't win it, but Sweeter he stays on the hunt. And a nice deep ball into Toby. That's always a good place to go at this point in the game. As the
and it goes out.
Right. A great pressure on the ball by Toby Ritzkowski. Nikki, what you said earlier is undisputably true in that the Arlington boys, no question, having their best game of the season.
Oh, yeah.
But, Nikki, not only as a team, but individually.
Yes, everybody's stepping up today.
Absolutely.
Everybody's making outstanding plays. They're looking like pros out there.
Right.
Nice send to Pilya.
Yeah, the Musto boys, I don't know. They could be running out a little bit of Musto gusto.
Yeah, there's 3 minutes left. You know, it's not looking too good for the Winchester boys right now.
No,
they might be taking their first loss on the year here as Arlington leads 2-0 with 3 minutes to go here in the contest.
Zeke looking to play another. Zeke does play another beautiful
and there's
ball.
O'Rourke on that right side. He always finds a way to get open.
Zeke with artistry today.
Sweeter with room in the middle.
Sweeter with room. He sends it over to Toby for the Hattie. Toby turns. He shoots. He scores.
Oh, it hits off the post.
Toby Ritzkowski with a bid for the hat trick. And here comes a
Olstead
nine.
trying to send it back
Olstead.
to him. They're trying to get it to him. They want him to get that
Yeah,
one.
the
Oh,
Arlington
close,
fans
but
are
no
going
cigar.
absolutely crazy. And Vinny Musto not using his timeout here as he's going to let it go down. Oh, it is a stoppage.
Yeah,
And,
an injury timeout.
Yeah, injury
Somebody's
timeout.
down. Ritzkowski has had an outstanding game. Of course, he's looking for that hat trick, but, he's overexceeded. Oh, look at that. He would have had it an inch to the right, or to the left side, excuse me. That would have been in the net, but just, barely missed that one. What a shot by Ritzkowski.
So someone got banged up here. Who's that?
Yeah, he's making his way off the field. I think, is that number 13? Is that Max Duran-Morris, who's been outstanding for the Winchester
He
Saints?
has been. Is that?
Oh, no, it's not.
Who is it?
He was escorting the injured person.
That's is it 20?
No, I think that's either 20 or 10.
Oh,
Jonathan Chung
Shan.
or Jonathan De La Vieira, who's also been really good. And he's a senior captain, too. That would be a tough loss if he were to go down
I have
here.
to figure it out. I don't know who's down for Winchester.
Yeah, I see him there on the far side, but... Yeah, I think that's 20, Ken. I think you're right. Yeah, that's 20.
Yeah, because De La
10's in the
Vieira's
game.
up there. Yeah,
he's right there.
All right, Arlington chips it in. We'll have to hope for the best for young Mr. Chun. Sweeter tries to throw the elbow to the kidney of number 5, Alexander Bowers.
And they're trying to get it to Ritzkowski. The boys doing everything they can to try and get him that hat trick.
Nicky, we're coming down to stoppage time and a 2-goal lead. I think the Arlington boys are circling the wagons.
This might be a wrap here, honestly, Ken, but, you can't call it until it's over. I've jinxed myself many times in many other sporting events, so I can't.
We have together. You got the girls' hockey this winter, Nicky, I hear.
Yeah, hopefully, if everything goes well, I'll be back out there with the girls this year.
Sweeter
brings it in the
he
middle.
sends it over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with a drive. He shot
it
it
goes
wide.
No mercy from the Spy
O'Rourke
Ponders
looking to
here
put
today.
the dagger in. And coaches Guidus, Janae, and Yadzio are looking very, very happy here. Yadzio's reaching for the cigar. He's reaching for the cigar. It's a first ball from Zeke. Second ball to Pilya.
Olstead
and here
with
they
a nice
come. Yeah,
takeaway.
that's a trifecta there for Arlington.
Look at the hustle on Olstead.
Olstead beautifully takes it
Tries
deep
to
into the
set.
hole.
Wow.
And it's going to be
It's going to be a corner.
It's going to be a corner.
Don't want to run out of time, though, if you want to get Ritzkowski that hat trick.
No, it looks like the Arlington boys, Nicky, are going to come away with a very emotional home victory here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. I'm here with my color commentator, Nicky Antonakas, for Arlington Community Media, Inc.
Sent in,
and
but
it was sent in
contained.
beautifully. Our cameraman today, Cedric, Shan. Cedric's done an outstanding job. Our producer, Kevin Wetmore from ACMi. And there is a little bit of some contact there in the backfield. It's been a beautiful game today between the Spy Ponders and the Winchester Sachems. They will see each other, Nicky, next week in Winchester. So the Winchester boys, they're going to get a chance to get their money back. But for today, Nicky, it looks like it's going to be Arlington with the victory, the home victory. Sweeter does a little bit of a dilly-dally. He sends it back to Zeke. Zeke takes a shot. He shot it
barely
wide.
goes wide.
As Zeke Burden has been the story today. He's the player of the game for Arlington. The votes are in. He got 412 votes. Zeke got 412 online votes for player of the game. The player of the game, Zeke Burden.
Zeke Burden's been great today. Toby Ritzkowski also in that contention. He deserves to be a player of the game as well as Ryan O'Rourke. All of them. Everybody, and Widrick with the shutout, it's looking like even more so. Ritzkowski might have a last chance
votes
here.
Too. No, Widrick got 30 votes. The
gonna
final score, Arlington 2 and Winchester 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final score, the Arlington Spy Ponders 2 and the Winchester Sachems 0. Thank you for your attendance at today's game.
And obviously a great game by the Spy Ponders. Ritzkowski nets 2, looking for a hat trick there in the final seconds. Doesn't get it, but he had one hell of a game. I think he deserves some honors, as well as the other Spy Ponders, all of them, playing an extremely great game. Everybody stepped up, did their job this morning in an early game, and beat one of the best teams in the division in Winchester. In a must-win game, the Spy Ponders get the W, and now they have a chance at winning in this division once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sign off here from Pierce Field in Arlington. Our cameraman today, Cedric Shan. Our producer, Kevin Wetmore from Arlington Community Media, Inc. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. Nicky, you want to give us a send-off?
Sure, yeah. Obviously, great game by the Spy Ponders. They got the 2-0 win here today. We'll be back next week. They're in Winchester, so they'll have another bout with the Sachems next weekend. We might be traveling out for that game. We don't know yet, but Winchester will be airing it, so stay tuned for updates to see when Winchester is broadcasting that game. So that's all we have for you from Mary Pierce Field in Arlington. My name is Nick Antonakas alongside Ken Kohlberg. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching as we cheer on the Spy Ponders as we close out here this morning. Thank you, everybody.